Hello, What Z viewers. When we look to the skies, we often see the clouds as little more than harbingers of a change in weather. But within those drifting masses of vapor lies a profound and life-giving promise. Imagine, for a moment, the rain as it begins to fall upon your own roof. Each individual drop, seemingly insignificant on its own, represents a tiny parcel of pure, fresh water. A precious resource delivered directly to your doorstep, entirely free of charge. Rainwater harvesting, in its most elemental form, is the beautifully simple act of acknowledging this gift. It is the conscious decision to intercept this water, catch it, and store it, rather than allowing it to rush away into drains. It is an ancient practice our ancestors understood intimately. Angled roofs, simple channels, clay pots. This concept is not complex. It is elegantly straightforward. We are merely placing a container in the path of falling water. Modern roofs, gutters, pipes, storage tank, or barrel. The process is a gentle redirection, a collaboration with the natural water cycle. By doing so, we are participating in a timeless ritual of self-sufficiency and ecological awareness. The soft patter of rain on a roof can transform into the rhythm of replenishment, a signal that our personal reservoir is being topped up, drop by drop. It is a fundamental shift in perspective, seeing our homes not just as shelters from the elements, but as active participants in the stewardship of our planet's most vital resource. The beauty of rainwater harvesting lies in its inherent accessibility. It does not demand vast industrial machinery or complex chemical processes. Water flows downwards, a solid angled surface directs its path. The water that falls is pure, distilled by nature through evaporation and condensation, and it arrives cleaner than almost any other source we can access on the ground. By capturing it before it picks up pollutants from streets and soil, we are obtaining water in its most pristine state, a perfect resource for a multitude of uses around our homes and in our gardens. The reasons for embracing this simple practice are as numerous as the drops in a downpour, and they extend far beyond the individual household to touch the entire community and ecosystem. First and foremost, in an era where many regions across our planet are facing unprecedented water shortages and prolonged periods of drought, it is a powerful tool for conservation. Every liter of rainwater we collect is a liter of treated municipal water. We do not have to draw from our rivers, lakes, subterranean aquifers. These natural sources are under immense strain from growing populations and industrial demand. By supplementing our needs with the rain that falls upon our own property, we directly alleviate some of that pressure, leaving more water in the natural systems where it is desperately needed to sustain wildlife and habitats. Secondly, the economic benefits are undeniable and immediate. When you turn on a tap connected to a rain barrel to water your garden, you are effectively turning off the meter that calculates your utility bill. Over the course of a year, this can translate into substantial savings, money that can be used for other household needs. It is about fostering a sense of independence and resilience. Plants have evolved over millennia to thrive on rainwater. It is naturally soft, slightly acidic, and free from the chlorine and other treatment chemicals often found in tap water, which can be harsh on soil microbiology. Using harvested rainwater can lead to healthier, more robust plants, more vibrant flowers, more bountiful vegetable yields. In urban and suburban environments, vast expanses of impermeable surfaces like roofs, roads, and car parks prevent rain from soaking into the ground. This creates sudden, large volumes of runoff that can overwhelm drainage systems, causing localized flooding and carrying pollutants like oil, pesticides, and heavy metals directly into our rivers and streams, harming aquatic life. By capturing rainwater where it falls, we effectively slow it down, hold it back, and reduce the peak flow of this storm runoff. This lessens the burden on public infrastructure, reduces the risk of flash floods in our communities, and helps to keep our local waterways cleaner and healthier. When an entire neighborhood adopts these practices, the cumulative effect can be transformative, creating a more resilient and ecologically sound urban landscape that works in concert with nature's cycles, rather than in opposition to them. The first and most common method is the classic rooftop and barrel system. Rain falls across the roof and is channeled into the gutters. A downspout then directs the flow. Place a large barrel or tank beneath the downspout to capture a significant volume. A few simple additions improve quality and safety. Mesh screen prevents leaves, twigs, other debris. Ensure your barrel has a tight-fitting lid. The lid prevents evaporation and denies mosquitoes a place to lay eggs. Many commercial rain barrels include these features. They also have a spigot or tap near the bottom. Attach a hose to the spigot or fill a watering can directly. Watch the barrel fill with each passing storm, a visible measure of water collected. A second wonderfully simple method is the creation of a ground catchment area, sometimes combined with a shallow trench or a swale. Direct your roof's downspouts to discharge into this area, creating a passive irrigation system. Instead of water rushing into the street, it is captured in the trench, held and allowed to slowly percolate into the soil, providing sustained moisture for root systems of nearby trees and shrubs. Exceptionally low cost, needs little more than a shovel and some physical effort, excels at combating soil erosion and recharging the local groundwater table. The third path one can take is the construction of a soak pit, also known as a recharge pit. This layered structure acts as a natural filter and a conduit, guiding water downwards to replenish the underground water table. A modest roof with a surface area of just 20 square meters can yield about 20 liters from a 1 millimeter shower and around 200 liters from 10 millimeters. Over a year, the total can reach thousands of liters, a significant volume to sustain a garden, wash a car, and clean outdoor surfaces. The rainwater you collect is perfect for your garden, but it is not immediately safe for drinking. For any use that involves human consumption, proper filtration and purification are absolutely essential. A basic filter or a first flush diverter keeps stored water much cleaner. Rainwater harvesting is an empowering, low-cost activity that benefits your home, benefits your wallet, and benefits our shared planet. Start small, perhaps with a single barrel, and watch as each drop contributes to a more resilient future. Thank you for watching. What's Z? If any question or term has come to mind, please share it in the comments below.